Good morning, Mr. Mayor. My name is Linda George, and I still reside at number 6 Old Greenwood Lane in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Friday about noon, I walked in and I wrote down to the polite lady on the 6th floor that Doug or I would be present and would be talking about discoveries as a Columbus, Georgia taxpayer. Many years ago, 19 to be exact, our family addressed the City Council of Columbus for the first time. The presenting problem then was a quarter million gallon water bill. It was that matter that prompted us to learn to picket. Over the interim years, we have on occasion brought to your attention other matters as taxpayers in this community. My perspective is not that of a native-born Georgian. The only property Doug and I have owned in Georgia since 1977 was a property on Old Town Drive, and that deal was closed in January of 1991. We love the triplex, and we have infused money into that property. On occasion, Doug or I personally return to Columbus to tend to business, to spend money with local merchants, and to buy specific services. I arrived on Saturday, July 31st, just recently, and one of my first assignments was to go south on Interstate 185 down to Lumpkin Road to price and buy a refrigerator. As I exited I-185 onto Victory Drive alone, I almost fell out of my car. There, for all coming into Columbus, was a black and white hand-painted sign, quote, "Exotic Ladies 706 and another number," end quote. I have asked for help from a number of sources to remove the sign. See, it wouldn't occur to me to go take the sign down. I've gone through the channels and asked for help. And as of last Saturday p.m., a carload of us found that the sign had in fact been removed. I don't know who specifically to thank, so I generally thank this city council. Signs. Signs are a subject near and dear to my heart as a taxpayer, at least here in Columbus, Georgia. For many, many years, I have quietly walked to the entrance of Old Town and placed the for rent phone board signs. It was an effective way to attract quality renters. Of late, in past couple of years, we have been forbidden by your sign lady at the 10th Street Annex and your ordinance from taking our welcoming signs to the entrance of Old Town subdivision. Now please contrast for a moment the black and white sign on I-185 onto Victory and my simple signs inviting any and all to tour our available unit. Yet the former sign was still there last Thursday when the spouse and I left Fort Benning. Now I've already thanked you, and it is gone, at least as of Saturday night. I hope it doesn't pop up again. Yet as Doug and I travel in from 1,408 miles round trip away to show the property, we are forbidden a long-standing practice of putting up our rental sign. Last night as I practiced my speech, my husband was very anxious that you would think this was simplistic, and after listening to some of the presenting problems, please don't be tempted to blow off a homeowner who's actually asking for your help. Now compare that practice of not letting the Georgias take for rent signs down to the front of Old Town that we've put money on to have built, and we've had my husband's down the sun painting and refurbishing the sign. Compare that to the photos which are circulating. May I ask where they are, Mr. McDaniel? Yes, I see them making their way around. Compare the fact that we are not allowed to put a sign in our subdivision at the median to photos which will be entered into council record. Miss Donnie already has a set of quality photos that are identical to what you have, entered into the council record of those units who were clearly not in compliance on Saturday 7/31/10 with your sign lady's rules enforced on me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is dissimilar treatment. This is dissimilar treatment. The photos you're looking at, and I'm sorry they haven't made their way, but they will come, are from my red journal, pages 152 to 155. The truth be told, I actually support those peoples whose property I came from when I went to Flat Rock just to think and relax because I was awfully angry about the nasty sign out on Victory Drive. I'm speaking to you as a taxpayer who has, to this date, paid $45,382.16 to the city coffers, and of course it's time to pay again. I had to do the math manually because the lady serving me, and there was no other customer on my side of the glass, didn't have the capacity to run a total for me. But we have all the white pages in the stack behind me showing each year's taxes that we have paid. We've asked you for nothing except that the Board of Equalization function, and we all know how that turned out. This is what we've paid. Now, the question I have is, I know and I respect your authority. You have the power to alter the ordinance to allow homeowners to advertise our homes on the median in our subdivisions. Please do so. You are impacting lives who need to be elsewhere with sick people in our family, while we stay here and are not allowed to tell a welcome to all who pass. Any questions?
Okay, ma'am, thank you.